punch or headbutt, we don't know. The head or the cut. But no, he is bleeding, and there's some of that blood's now on McGrail. Stewie, now is it below the eye? We can't see yet, or is it on the eye? Side of the eye.
Left eye.
Yep, well, he's bled there before. He's been cut there before.
Yeah, I really think it was inevitable, to be honest.
It happened in the 8th round, and it's just a matter now. It's
4 rounds to go. McGrail, seeing the blood must give him some confidence. Good left hand from McGrail there.
Patterson fighting back. The blood's not running into his eye, I don't think. It's not too bad at the moment, but his corner will have to get everything together to treat that.
Better.
He's pushed the blood out of his eye there now. It's bothering him, Patterson. And McGrail comes in hard, trying to pin him in the corner. He's got to box his way out of this, Patterson. He'll have to charge out, see if he can run out. Got out nicely.
Yeah, not much in there.
And the end of the round, but to the corner, they'll have to get to work here. They'll have to get the medical kit out and get to work.
I still reckon Stewie Patterson won that round. Yep. The early part of it, the first 2 minutes of it, he boxed really well. And, when he got the cut, he gave McGrail some confidence, and he went a bit better, you know.
It gives me confidence to see that. But now, actually, Patterson is bleeding badly there, and the ringside doctor's come in to have a look, Dr. John Jury, to check that eye out. He's going to let them continue. There's no difficulty as yet.
My body works. It certainly does. Lovely ladies.
Sorry, Steve, what did you say?
I didn't say anything then. I was just listening to the ring. That's how Lloyd's saying my body works or something like that. I was talking about his or someone else's.
I was distracted temporarily there, Steve. Sorry about that, mate. You know, I am human.
There's a lot of colourful sights down here tonight at Knoxville. Don't worry about that. Stuart Patterson, they have patched that eye up. Let's hope that the adrenaline 101 mixed in with the Vaseline can do the job, Barry.
Yeah, it doesn't appear at this stage to be too bad. Is this round 9? Yes, round 9.
Yeah, we're into round 9 now, yep.
4 to go.
McGrail chasing Patterson severely now. He's a man on a mission.
Well, McGrail must know that he's behind on points. And if he's going to win this fight, he's certainly got to do something. He's doing something. He's walking up relentlessly, throwing bombs.
Yes, he's doing all of that, yes. He knows that he's got to exert more of his authority on the fight, and he's got to pin Patterson. He's got to score more punches. He's got to have more scoring punches coming home. He's got to win most of the rounds that are left here to get home. Nice, and the beautiful right hand from Patterson there caught McGrail. Evaded
the counter very well. Good little left hand by McGrail there.
Chipping away at McGrail. Patterson, you know, he's the only thing with Patterson, I suppose, that he hasn't got the big bomb that can cause McGrail to take a real backward step, but doesn't need it really in his kit because he can move so quickly. But McGrail now...
Oh, nice left hand by
McGrail.
McGrail.
Eye's got to be careful with that eye, Patterson, but McGrail coming in hard. And Patterson now caught in the corner. McGrail comes in hard again, trying to get him on the ropes. Still working at the head. He's exerting authority here. And fires away again at the body. He's constantly pursuing Patterson now. Stewie's not moving as fast as he was earlier on in the fight. Oh, the heads are moving around there. Yeah, Patterson got the head in there, and the eyes may have reopened. McGrail is, he's fit, Barry.
He's a man on a mission, mate.
Yes, he's very, very strong and fit coming towards the end of this bout.
He's cutting the ring off.
He is doing it beautifully there. He's got the angles right.
Oh, lovely shots by Stewie Patterson. Good counter by McGrail.
This is a great fight, this. It's turning into a ripper fight here. These two boys are two different sorts of blokes.
Well, it's a real boxer-fighter fight, isn't it?
It is. And they mix it up so well at the Fighters Factory, do they ever, with this situation happening again. McGrail over the top there, misses.
Tell you what, Stewie Patterson, both boys are incredibly fit. To use the ring the way Stewie Patterson does, you've got to be in superb
Oh, he's a marathon runner, this boy.
Yeah,
He'd be putting big miles in on the road work.
The legs are great.
Fantastic stuff.
McGrail, you know, doing some good work too here.
Now he just opened up the eye again, Barry McGrail, with that, I think that last punch he delivered. And he's working in there again, close into Patterson. And he goes the bell. It'll give him time to patch him up again and
got to give that round again for Danny McGrail. I tell you, McGrail's strength appears to be starting to tell.
Yep, certainly is.
Looking at Stewie Patterson in the red corner. He recovers. He's recovered quickly. When he came back to the corner, he seemed to be breathing pretty heavily, but he's calmed himself down now. They've got the blood under control.
Round 10.
Coming up for round 10. 3 to go.
Ready to go. He seems to be composed now, Stewie. Looked a little distressed when he went into that corner there, but he's come out of it composed and he's ready for action.
Danny McGrail looking very confident now.
He's looking very aggressive, Danny McGrail. Man on a mission, as you said before. I think that sums him up. And he's in relentless pursuit of Stuart Patterson, as he has been in the last, more so in the last 4 or 5 rounds, I'd say. Stewie Patterson there, combinations in the head region of McGrail were beautiful punches from Patterson.
A couple of good jabs back from McGrail, though.
Yep. And now McGrail trying to, he had Patterson half cut off then into the neutral corner, but he let him get out. Patterson again moving better now too. Got his breath back there nicely, yep. And maybe he's just got his second win.
Maybe, 3rd or 4th win maybe.
Yes.
You've got to dig deep when, you're coming at 10th round, it's 10th round, it's hard work up there.
It's a fantastically gutsy effort, no doubt about that. And Patterson there fighting valiantly. He desperately wants his title too, Patterson. He's been looking for it for ages, for a number of years now, and he's been stopped from it by none other than Tony Miller. Flipping out that jab again, Patterson. McGrail misses there. Patterson gets out of the way. Patterson moving beautifully again. McGrail trying to pin him, but just struggling here now to cut off the angles now. McGrail somewhat from Patterson's moving quicker than he has the last couple of rounds. And that McGrail tries to pin him in the neutral corner. McGrail mixes it in the middle of the ring and gets some more combinations working towards the head region of McGrail there. He's fighting pretty good now at the moment, Patterson. Barry, how do you see him this round?
Yeah, I think Stewie's holding himself pretty well composed this round, and landing some good combination punches. McGrail's putting a lot of pressure on.
Bouncing around nicely, Patterson. And,
couple of good ones there now.
Oh yes, McGrail trying to work away at Patterson on the ropes there, and got a couple of punches in there, good combination of punches. And now Patterson moving again to the right, and McGrail
relentlessly chasing him.
Oh yeah, well, he's constantly, well, he knows he's got to take the fight, he's got to follow Stewie, he's got to follow him to hit him.
Good countering jab from Danny McGrail.
Nice punch to the, I believe that was right on the solar plexus, Barry.
I think you're pretty right there, Steve.
Patterson.
You got it right, mate.
Nice and he works away again. He liked the first one he threw there, and he's trying to put a couple more in there.
Good work there.
Nice right hand. Yes,
was blocked, but, still...
Beautifully, was just beautifully timed then, wasn't it? Probably beautifully timed punch from McGrail.
Oh, man.
It was close round. I reckon that... well, look, I'll probably say pretty even then. Yep. I mean, I just didn't really want to make a decision in the finish because I thought McGrail did some nice things, and Patterson probably could go to Patterson. He did a lot of combinations in and kept away from trouble, but, it's hard, so very hard.
Our ring girl getting pretty animated too.
Yes, he's getting involved in the colour and the action here, and enjoying herself immensely here in this.
Hello, what's happening here? They've got the referee to look at the cut. What's happening?
The doctor's coming back. The referee's getting the doctor to have another look at the...
You know what I reckon they're going to try and do? Try and pull a cut-eye decision, perhaps. Perhaps.
Well, would that be a TKO decision to McGrail, or would that be regarded as a...
because if it's declared that the cut eye was caused by a headbutt or an elbow or whatever, an accidental blow, and then it would go to the scorecards. But they're going on. 2 rounds to go. I mean, I'm sure it can hold out.
Yeah, I think that the doctor really only looked at that for about 5 seconds then and made a decision, or they gave advice to the referee, I'd say, as his opinion was that they go on.
I'll tell you, I think, you know, perhaps they're worried about McGrail's strength. McGrail's looking very strong.
Yeah.
Stewie Patterson's still in there. I think he's marginally in front.
Yeah, he's...
McGrail's getting more and more on target as the fight progresses, looking stronger each round.
Yep, he's certainly got the physical strength. He's getting frustrated, McGrail, though, in having to pursue Patterson in this fashion. I think McGrail would be better suited. He'd like to have someone standing in front of him, I reckon, so it could turn into a slugfest, I'd say. But he's not getting that here tonight because Patterson's like a whippet. Moves around the ring. Barry's already mentioned the name of Johnny Famish on here tonight, and they've got that same sort of style of super quick reflexes and movement.
Nice left hook the body from Stuart Patterson.
Stewie Patterson now, that eye has reopened again, not severely though. He's trying to stay away from McGrail. Keep that jab moving. McGrail got a couple of punches in there, but hasn't landed one of a massive bomb on Patterson yet, has he, McGrail?
No, but he's landing more and more. He's getting more and more on target.
Yeah, there's a slip there at that point in time. Ray Giles is yelling at McGrail.
I know what he's yelling. Keep the pressure on, you know, keep punching.
Yeah, well, certainly doing that. No shadow of doubt about that.
I'll tell you, it depends on how you score a fight, because Danny McGrail's certainly pouring the aggression on big time.
Oh, he is. Oh, he hit him there. He banged him up there, and he's hurt him with that punch, that right hand.
Sure.
Not only has he hurt Patterson, he's opened up that eye severely now. Malcolm Bullner will have a look at this eye in a minute.
Patterson's hurt.
He'll have a good look at this.
Oh,
he is hurt. He's in big trouble, Patterson. McGrail's going after him hard.
I think they knew. at the end of the last round that maybe he was...
Oh, that he could be in a bit of trouble. McGrail, Patterson was looking. He's down the finish. He's knocked him down. And he's gone. Patterson, he's awarded the fight to McGrail. Patterson has been told he's been knocked out, and Patterson has had a word to the referee, but he's been directed to his corner by Malcolm Bullner. His eye is really badly knocked about. Patterson's not accepting the decision. Ray Giles is having a word to him, so is Danny McGrail, telling him that he's gone. Patterson saying it's well, he's Tony. Anthony Squalace is having a word to Malcolm Bullner that, perhaps he shouldn't be. Craig Trotter's unhappy, but Stuart Patterson's left eye is severely hurt. I mean, I'm talking as a lay observer here, and I think if the doctor had a good look at that eye, Barry...
Yeah, look, honestly, I don't think you can be dirty on Malcolm Bullner. He was hurt by that right hand in that corner. I think it opened the eye wide open. And he just continued with his onslaught. I mean, that's what you're in there to do.
No, that's right.
The corner was upset. Stewie Patterson's got himself back together.
Yeah, well, look, you can hardly see it out of eye now anyway. I mean, the blood's pouring into it. Danny McGrail showing excellent sportsmanship and went over to Patterson, put his hand up in the air. Rematch should be in order anyway.
Lightweight champion Danny McGrail.
Yeah, a deserved champion. That was a solid knockdown. He pursued Patterson relentlessly and...
the 11th round. I just said that the last couple of rounds he was getting on more and more, and at the end of the 10th round, they were at the end of the 9th round, I think they were looking for a cut-eye decision. I think they realised that McGrail was getting stronger and stronger with a couple of rounds to go, and the way it turned out, if they could have pulled a cut-eye decision the round before, it might have gone Stewie Patterson's way. But Danny McGrail, a clean victor there, puts Stewie Patterson on the deck in the final in the 10th round, and wins the vacant Australian lightweight title. A great performance by Danny McGrail.
Fantastic
a great performance by Stuart Patterson. Boxed beautifully all the way through. Just unfortunately, his third shot of the title, and
Son, you'll fix that around the waist. We bring our champions to the ring. Having a big round of applause for Stuart Patterson and Danny McGrail. Ladies and gentlemen, referee Malcolm Bullner stopped the contest. 2 minutes, 12 seconds into round 11. Would you salute the new lightweight champion of Australia, Bones of Stone, Danny McGrail. Okay, don't go away, because we're going to talk to Danny McGrail, Ray Charles, Stuart Patterson, Craig Trotter, Terry Grinstead. Okay, the championship belt. Danny, around your waist, look towards the camera. Danny McGrail, the new lightweight champion. Danny, you're a man on a mission tonight. Last time you fought Karim, you lost a lot of weight, but you're really prepared for tonight. And although on my scorecard you were just behind, you came home strong. Congratulations from all of Victoria.
Thanks, brother. Thank you to Stuart. Fucking top fight again. It's the third one we've had now, and it's the first one I've got. I had to dig deep, and I was prepared to do that. I wanted this title more than anything. Thanks to Tony Miller for vacating the title for me and Stu to fight for. Thanks to all you guys, all the crowd. Thank you very much for coming along and giving me a fair go. And to the judges, I don't know where you had it, guys, but I felt like I was coming home anyway. I had a bit left in the tank. Cheers and good health to everyone. Thanks to a couple of special people upstairs, my mother and my father-in-law, and all my other help, Ray Giles, my old man Terry McGrail, and the other guys, Vito and Darren in the corner. Everyone's been a great help. Thank you very much again, and cheers and good health. And thanks again, Stu. Cheers, guys.
Ray Charles, Ray, come back. You right? Okay, we're going to talk to Stuart Patterson. Come across, Craig. Stuart, come on in here. 3 cheers for Stewie Patterson. He fought a great battle. Stuart, you must be tearing at your heart. What about the stoppage? Were you weakened? You couldn't go on? What happened there?
Oh no, I was all right. Just that the blood in me, that was a bit hard to sort of get round, but like sort of when you're fighting, you know, it's part of the job, and so you go on with it. But geez, I tell you, Howard, I'm just bitterly disappointed, mate. Like, I don't know what to say, mate. I'd really like to thank the people who got behind me, Bags, and all the people, you know who they are, Peter Dowling, and so many people. Matty tried giving me that rub down today. I appreciate that. Lewdale Jim, my corner, Terry, Craig Trotter, Billy Gafer, and all my sparring partners, especially Tony Scalise and Mark Flock. I had so much time for the blokes, but geez, I thought we were home and O's then. I don't know, mate. What else can I do?
You fought a beautiful battle. You jab, move, jab, move. That was the strategy all the way, Stuart.
Oh yeah, like I was no worries. Like Danny come to fight, I knew he would, but I thought he had it. Like, you know, I got my second win by about the 8th and 9th round. I started getting going again, and I don't know, what else can I say, Howard?
Bad luck. Stewie Patterson, isn't he a gracious man? Craig Trotter. Craig, you went to the referee after the, 10th round, was it? You talked to Malcolm Bullner in centering. What transpired there?
Oh no, I spoke to Malcolm Bullner about the head clashes that were occurring. So I actually wanted him to pull up Danny McGrail about that, but obviously he didn't. I'm a bit upset about the outcome. I think maybe that Malcolm could have pulled up the fight a bit earlier in that last round and just checked Stuart's eye because he couldn't see out of it. But obviously that didn't happen, and he chose to stop the fight, which I think was a bit premature.
Okay, a lot of controversy here tonight. Danny McGrail, Stuart Patterson. On behalf of Fighters Factory, Peter Hunt, Murray Thompson. Thanks for being here. Yes, Stewie?
Yeah, I'd like everyone to go down to what's now known as The Rock, formerly the Cam Rock. That's where hopefully you're going in. And yeah, I'd like to see everyone down there for a drink and a good time. Thank you for Murray Thompson and Peter Hunt for putting on once again a great show. All the media from getting behind us, Anthony Mundine, Barry Michael, all these good people, much appreciated.
Stewie Patterson. We say protect yourself at all times, both physically and emotionally. Reach for the stars. May God bless. Hallelujah. We are one nation. You got to fight for your right. Good morning to you all from Centering. Howard Lee, MC Hammer. Thanks, Stav. Keep punching. See you next time.